Dr. Colorado Noel, who wrote the Oxford University Press book, Buildings of Colorado, is our state historian. And he joins us this morning to discuss a few of his favorite Colorado buildings. Good to see you.
Wonderful to be with you, Denise.
First off, how can we learn about history just by studying buildings?
I think if you look at a building closely, look up at the top of the cornice, see if there's a date and a name on it. Check out, see if there's a cornerstone. Some architects are so distinctive that if you look at a building like the Denver Art Museum, Hamilton Wing, you can suspect that Daniel Libeskind did it. He builds buildings like they're upside down.
Interesting. So they all have their own style.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so we're going to go in chronological order, starting with the oldest first. And what was our state's first World Cultural Heritage Site?
That would be Mesa Verde. And here you see Cliff Palace. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, this is the most important, most unique building in the state, according to UNESCO, the United Nations.
That's just truly beautiful. I still have not seen it in person. Isn't that a shame? I got to get up there and check it out. So the first buildings on site weren't actually really buildings, were they?
Well, I think you could call teepees buildings. Here they are.
Oh, okay.
Cherry Creek in the South Platte, in 1860, with the Indians coexisting for a while.
Very nice. And in the 1840s, what was the largest building on the plain in Colorado?
That would be Bent's Fort. Here it is, out on the Arkansas and southeastern Colorado. And it's been reconstructed by the Park Service to look like it did in the 1830s when it was built.
How neat. That is cool. And can we tour that still today?
You can. And they even have Indians camped nearby.
Oh,
put on a little show and dance for you.
That's awesome. What was its purpose?
It was a trading post primarily built by the Bent brothers out of St. Louis. And they traded with the Cheyenne, the Arapaho, with the Hispanics, with the French. It was a pretty happy multicultural place.
Very nice. Okay, our next two buildings we're going to show, they were built in the 1920s, early 1920s. What did the Hispanic culture contribute to Colorado architecture?
That beautiful architecture. See the rose window there? That curvilinear parapet on the roof line, the round arches as opposed to a Gothic arch.
Beautiful. That is just truly stunning. That's gorgeous. Where is that located?
That's preserved on the Auraria campus at 9th Street.
Oh, okay. I've seen that church then, and I didn't even realize it. Like we said earlier, you're driving by and you don't realize the history of some of these fascinating buildings. So the American Institute of Architects selected Red Rocks as the state's most significant piece of architecture. Why do you think they did that?
A lot of architects talk about building with nature, but Burnham Hoyt actually designed this where he didn't chop away at those rocks or eat into them at all, made the amphitheater fit in among the rocks there. And also see the juniper trees coming, they seem to come down off the mountains and go into the planters there at Red Rocks. So it's a wonderful combination of natural setting and architecture.
That's one of the best amphitheaters in the country. A lot of artists just love to film, you know, a lot of their songs and concerts there to use.
Yeah, it's the most unique, isn't it?
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, let's go to a more modern era now. Let's check out the Jeppesen Terminal at DIA. Tell me about the inspiration for this.
Well, according to Kurt Fentress, the architect, he was thinking of the Indian teepees that were once on that site, and also about the snow-capped Rocky Mountains behind.
That's very unique. It is beautiful. So what is your favorite building and why?
Oh, I think the next one that I see, hard to say that there's one favorite. I like the old timers, the classic buildings like the Expo building. Now here's a new one that's really amazing. Have you seen this at night, Denise?
No, I haven't.
See the blue lights there? It lights up like a waterfall.
Where
It's
is
at the
it?
confluence of Cherry Creek and the South Platte on Lower 15th Street.
Wow, what building is
It
that?
stands out all by itself. It's called the Confluence Apartments. Just opened last year.
Very neat. Well, thank you for our quick history lesson. As always, you're the best. Join Dr. Colorado on Sunday, May 19th from 1 to 4 for his special tour of Fairmount Cemetery. Enjoy wine and cheese, a slideshow, and a tour of the cemetery where you'll meet the villains and heroes who were buried in Colorado's largest necropolis. This boneyard gala benefits Fairmount Heritage Foundation, which maintains both Riverside and Fairmount cemeteries. And the cost? $100. Call 303-399-0692 for your reservation.